Hermes, Obsidian, and Omi equals the perfect memory system. I'm going to show you exactly how today. So right now, your Hermes agent wakes up every single day with no memory of you. It doesn't know your business. It doesn't know your goals. It has a little bit of context, but it's not very good. It doesn't know what you really worked on, and it doesn't have full context. You kind of have to explain almost everything from scratch every single time you open it because the memory is not powerful without what I'm about to show you. Now, I'm about to show you how to fix that for free with 3 free tools.
The useful version of this video is not the height that your agent knows you better than your coworkers. It is the architecture. Most people use AI like a smart stranger. Every morning they paste the same context, explain the same projects, and rebuild the same mental state. A memory stack changes that. You capture work signals, store them as normal files, and let the agent read those files before it tries to help. The stack is simple. Omi captures what you are doing. Obsidian stores the cleaned up notes as markdown. Hermes reads the vault like any other local folder. That last part matters. The memory is not trapped inside one chat product. It is just text on disk. Any coding agent, research agent, or desktop assistant that can read local files can use it. That is why this is more interesting than another saved prompt.
And so the cool thing about this is we have Omi, which actually tracks what I'm working on day to day. It actually records my screen and records my microphone, which is pretty crazy, but super useful. And then it takes that information and it creates notes.
That is also the biggest caveat. A tool that records your screen and microphone can be extremely useful, but it is not a casual install. I would not point it at everything on day one. Start with a low-risk workspace, turn off sensitive apps, check where the files go, read the notes it creates, then decide what belongs in the vault. The right goal is not maximum surveillance. The right goal is useful operational memory with boundaries you can actually defend.
You should have a daily Omi digest. So every day, scan new memories, extract like the top distractions, team improvements, content ideas, etc., and then write a short daily brief inside Obsidian.
First build should be boring. Do not start with a giant autonomous agent. Build a daily brief. Every morning, scan yesterday's memory notes and produce 4 sections: distractions, content ideas, customer or team signals, and 1 next action. That turns raw capture into a useful loop. It also exposes bad memory quality fast. If the brief is noisy, fix capture and tagging before you add more automation. Setup sequence is Omi first, Obsidian second, Hermes third. Capture a small amount of work, export it into an Obsidian vault, then tell Hermes where that vault lives and what role it should play. I would add 1 operating rule: use memory as context, not as truth. Old notes can be wrong. Meeting fragments can be incomplete. The agent should cite the memory used and ask before acting on anything expensive, public, or irreversible.
So most people are using AI agents the wrong way. Right, the other way. They open a tool, they type a long paragraph explaining who they are, they get an answer, they close it. Tomorrow they do it all over again. Right, that is the blank slate problem. Your AI is super powerful, but it's like a genius with amnesia.
My take is this: memory is the missing layer for agents, but only if it stays inspectable. The strongest version is not a black box that remembers everything. It is a local, searchable, editable memory folder that your agent can read, summarize, and challenge. Use it for briefs, project dashboards, weekly reviews, and repeated decisions. Skip the parts that require blind trust. If the system saves you from re-explaining your work every day, it is already doing the important job.